Hola, cage fighting connoisseurs. This is Nate Wilcox of BloodyElbow.com and the MMA Nation YouTube channel with your Strikeforce Rousey versus Kaufman preview. I'm going to run through the fights, give you my predictions, give you a little commentary about what I'm expecting from the event, and hope to you'll let me know what you expect from the event. Anyway, I'm going to skip over the preliminary card, except to say that I think Miesha Tate should be on the main card. She's definitely one of the most exciting talents that Strikeforce has. She's a former champion and somebody that I think will be back in the title picture. I expect she's going to beat Julie Kedzie, and I'm just kind of baffled as to why she's on the prelims on Showtime Extreme. Anyway, we're going to have to make do. Up first, we've got Ovince St. Preux against TJ Cook. Ovince, or OSP as they call him, trying to get a little GSP rub on him. This is the kind of fight that they're using to build up what talent they have in the Strikeforce roster. OSP, somebody that did pretty well until he worked his way up to Gegard Mousasi, where he got pasted. I think Cook is a fairly mediocre fighter. I think anybody's got a chance. He's a pro and he's a dangerous guy, but OSP is far more well-rounded, better striker, and I think we'll see a TKO in the first or second round. That's a light heavyweight fight. In middleweight action, we've got Lumumba Sayers against Anthony Smith. This is another squash match. I expect Sayers will dominate. Smith is not somebody that I think Strikeforce. He's only 24, but he's got 8 losses and 16 wins. That's a lot of years. That's in dog years. That's like 90, because the kid's got a lot of experience under his belt, but I don't think it's the right experience. And I think Lumumba Sayers is going to dominate him. I think that he is coming off a win off Scott Smith. He beat Antoine Britt and looked really good, knocking out Britt. He's got a loss against Derek Brunson in his Strikeforce resume, but otherwise, this kid is a comer, and I expect him to take care of Anthony Smith pretty handily. Then we've got Tarek Saffiedine against Roger Bowling in welterweight action. Saffiedine's somebody from Belgian fighter, really good striker, one of the most unconventional strikers you'll see in MMA. Somebody, I believe he has a karate background. Very impressive striking, very fun to watch. He's got another one over Scott Smith. He's beat Brock Larson in shark fights. His only Strikeforce loss is to Tyrone Woodley, the former, I guess Woodley lost his championship fight, but the near Strikeforce champion, who lost to Nate Marquardt in a title fight. But Saffiedine and is coming off of a win this January over Tyler Stinson in a split decision that he didn't look as sharp. I think with Roger Bowling, the main question is, why the hell did he lose 2 out of 3 fights to Bobby Volker? And Volker hasn't been back to Strikeforce, and Bowling's been back twice. I do not understand that. I think they expected Bowling to beat Volker. He did win the first fight, but not the second and third of the trilogy. And I'm not sure why Bowling is the guy that's gotten the promotional push behind him. But regardless, I expect he'll take a loss to Tarek Saffiedine. And then up next, we've got Derek Brunson versus Ronaldo Jacare Souza. This is a big step up for Derek Brunson. Brunson had some trouble with the commission and had to get LASIK surgery after the Ohio commission wouldn't let him fight with contact lenses. So apparently he's had that taken care of. He's back in action. I think he's just taken too big a step up. Brunson's a talented kid, but Jacare is somebody that I think is a top 10 middleweight and somebody who could be competing in the title picture in the UFC, not somebody that I think is going to lose to Derek Brunson. I expect Souza will win by submission in the second round. Oh, I didn't give you rounds for Saffiedine and Bowling. I think Saffiedine is going to take it by decision over Bowling. Bowling's a tough cat. I think Sayers is going to finish Anthony Smith early. I think he'll finish him in the first round. We'll see. Here's the title fight, though. Ronda Rousey versus Sarah Kaufman. Rousey took the title from Miesha Tate not that long ago. She had to attempt 2 arm bars, I believe, to get the tap. I think against Kaufman, she should be able to do the same and do it in the first round, although if she can't, Kaufman's a real live threat to knock her the fuck out. So watch out for that. I think that's the big risk. Ronda Rousey's really emerged as a bit of a star. I think she overshadowed the whole UFC 150 card with her appearance on Conan O'Brien and various online comments. She's currently starting a war of words with Christiane Cyborg Santos. Said something to the effect of, I don't care if Cyborg's injecting horse semen into our eyeballs as long as she makes 135 pounds. So Cyborg, she's responding to Cyborg's comments that she couldn't cut down to 135 and would need to meet Rousey in a catch weight of 140 pounds. Now I think Rousey could easily make 140 and be very competitive against Cyborg, or even at 145, but Rousey's holding her ground for now. But first, she's got to beat Sarah Kaufman, and that could be a tough fight. Kaufman's one of the best strikers in women's MMA, and could give Rousey trouble. We've seen Rousey does not care to get hit. She's a judo Olympian with a great hip toss and a great armbar, but I'm not sure she's going to want to strike with Kaufman for very long. So we'll see, but I'm picking Rousey in the first round by armbar. Not gonna venture very far from that. Anyway, I'll be back after the event with my review, and let me know in the comments what you think of my predictions. And as always, remember to subscribe to our MMA Nation YouTube channel and keep an eye out for all the videos that Zombie Prophet compiles. It's a one-stop shop for all your MMA video needs. So we'll be back after the event. Enjoy.